Today, December 15th, 2025, Boricuas Unidos en la Diáspora has sent a letter to the U.S. Department of Defense and to key members of Congress denouncing the U.S. military's buildup in Puerto Rico and demanding the end to all U.S. military operations and presence in our nation. As you may know, over the last few months, there has been a big military buildup in Puerto Rico, thousands of U.S. troops, dozens of U.S. warplanes and ships newly sent to Puerto Rico to support U.S. aggression against Venezuela and its imperialistic posture in Latin America. And if you know the history of the U.S. military in Puerto Rico, you know what this means for our people. You know what the consequences will be. Abuse, inequality, environmental destruction, chronic disease, and death. So we have a very simple demand. This needs to stop. Any plans to increase U.S. military presence in Puerto Rico must be terminated, and the U.S. government must clean up all sites it has contaminated, not just now, but over the decades in places like Vieques and Culebra. Now, we're not naive. We understand that the U.S. government is very unlikely to accede to these demands, but we think it's critical to speak up, to show the U.S. and the world that Puerto Ricans will not take this lying down, that we oppose the U.S. military being in our land, and that we are ready to fight just like we did for Vieques decades ago. And if we need to hit the streets again to kick the U.S. military out of our land, we're ready to do so. And we won't be alone in it. We're so proud that this letter that we sent today is signed not just by Puerto Rican organizations like Power for Puerto Rico, Plan B Independencia, Madres contra la Guerra, but by American allies like Demand Progress, the GSA International Committee, Popular Democracy, and Just Foreign Policy. It's not just Puerto Ricans who understand that what is happening in our land is wrong. But we need to keep going, and we need you to join us. We need you to stand up. We need you to add your voice to these demands. So please speak up, support us, support any organization fighting against imperialism and for Puerto Rico's decolonization, sovereignty, and freedom from U.S. aggression.